Hello students, welcome to my channel. This session will be taking up dependency of the equations. What is dependency of the equation? How do we get questions based on this dependency of the equations? Students, if you look at first of all, when two equations will have infinite solutions, if they are both are one and the same. You know, when there are two unknowns and one equation, can you find answers for x and y? Suppose let us say 2x plus 3y is 11. Can you find x and y value? No. Suppose if I give you one more equation, 4x plus 6y equals 22. Can you find out, students? No. Why? Because they are not two independent equations. They are dependent equations, or they are one and the same equation. You can see, students, this is nothing but 2 times of this first. Yes or no? 2 2 is 4, 3 2 is 6, 11 2 is 22. So these two are not independent equations. Hence, I cannot find a unique solution. I can have infinite solutions for that. When you will have no solution, students, suppose if I have 2x plus 3y equals to 11, 4x plus 6y equals to 23, students. Is it possible? 2 2 is 4, 3 2 6 means 11 2 is 22, no? So in that case, we say this equation is not consistent. It is not, the data in this equation is not consistent with the data in the first equation, or rather these two are called inconsistent equations. Inconsistent equations. Hence, we cannot have any solutions. If you go to the next one, I'll give you one three equation set of problem. Can you please try and solve these three equations? You know how to solve it. Can you pause the video and solve it and find out x, y, z values? Let's see, students. If I take any one variable, I have to cancel. You know that. Quickly, let me do it. I'll try to cancel x, students. I have x here, I have 2x here. I multiply this with 2. 2x plus 10y plus, you know how to do it. You have video on solving the equation. So let me do it fast. 2x plus 3y plus 4z equals to 15. If you solve the two equations, students, you get 7y plus 2z equals to 3. This is one equation. Let it be there. Now, this is x, this is 3x. If I multiply this with 3 times and write it here, 3 times 3x plus 15y plus 9z equals to 27. If I write this second equations here, 3x plus y plus 5z equals to 21. If I subtract, student, 3x gets cancelled. 15 minus 14, 15 minus y, 14y plus 4z equals to 6. Students, are they not two same equations? 7y, 2z, 3, 14y, 4z, 6. Are you going to get a unique solution? No, you will get infinite solution. You are not able to solve the problem. See, if you cancel both sides, you will get 7y plus 3z equals, 2z equals to 3. They both have same equation. Two unknowns and one equation, we cannot solve the problem. I mean, two unknowns and one equation, because they are one and the same equation, we cannot solve the problem. So hence, we cannot answer this question. Why we cannot answer this question means, students, these three are not independent equations. Right? I'll remove this. You can note down and continue. See, these three are not independent equations. How do I know they are not independent equations? Means, students, probably one equation is dependent on the other equation. Like I said in the introduction, first equation was 2 times of the second equation, I said. They are not independent, I said. Similarly here, how do I know one equation is independent? Means, probably this equation is dependent on these two, or probably this equation is dependent on these two, or maybe this is dependent on any, I mean, you can say any one equation is dependent on the other two equations, then they are not independent equations. Hence, we cannot solve the problem. Students, this concept we call it as linear dependency. What is linear dependency of equations means? If one of the equations is dependent on the other two equations, we say that that equation is linearly dependent on the other two equations. Then how do I know that? Means, very simple, students. See, I'll tell you, for example, see, if I multiply this equation with 2 times and subtract the second equation, do I get this or not? 2 2 is 4 minus 3 1, 2 3 6 minus y 5y, 2 4 is 8z minus 5z 3z, 2 15 is 30 minus 21 9 or not? Yes. I'm multiplying this with 2 and then subtracting the second equation from that. So I'm getting the third equation. So this third equation is a combination of the first two equations. But then you may say, how do I get idea? If you don't get idea, students, I tell you one thing. I tell you, let us say if I multiply, let me assume that if this equation is dependent on these two, maybe a, like I said, 2 times of this, minus means one time, minus 1 time of this. A times of this and b times of the second equation may give me third equation. Students, then how do I compare means very simple. Let me write it clearly. 2x plus 3y plus 4z equals to 15. 3x plus y plus 5z equals to 21. X plus 5y plus 3z equals to 9. When I say that this is dependent on these two, how do I know means maybe some a times of this and b times of this and add them. I may get this. Student, I may get this equation means, students, if I multiply this a times, what will be x coefficient? 2a. 2a. What will be x coefficient here? 3a. But when you're adding, you are getting this equation means the sum of these two coefficients of x must be equal to coefficient of x here, nothing but 1. So we call this as vertical equations. 2 times of a. Why? If I multiply this equation both sides with a, 2ax. If I multiply with b, 3bx. So 2a plus 3b, 2ax plus 3bx is equal to 1x means if I take x common, 2a plus 3b is 1. Similarly, 3ay, by, when I add I should get 5y means y is common, leave it, 3a plus b, I'm multiplying with b here, is equal to 5. Now I have two unknowns and two equations. Let me solve them and find out a and b values. Students, if I multiply this with 3, what happens? Tell me this equation 3. 9a plus 3b is equal to 15. This is 2a plus 3b equals to 1. If I subtract, so 7a is equal to 14 or a equals to 2 times. A is equal to 2. Once a is equal to 2, students, if I substitute here, 2a plus 3b is 1 means 2 into 2, 4 plus 3b is equal to 1 means 3b is equal to minus 3. You can see that 1 goes other side, 1 minus 4, this b is equal to minus 1. That means if I multiply the first equation with 2 times and multiply the second equation with minus 1 time, I get the third equation. You have to confirm it, students. How do I confirm? For these two you tried, and now confirm with these two whether it is satisfying or not. 4 into 2, 8. A is 2. Now you are saying A is minus 2 and plus 2 and B is minus 1. So 4 2 is 8 minus 5, it is 3. 15 2 is 30 minus 21, it is 9. Yes, satisfied. So this is how you can check, students. So linear dependency of the equations. How we can get a question on linear dependency of the equation? One you have seen. Let me show you one more question. 3x plus 2y plus 5z equals to 31. 4x plus 3y plus 7z equals 39. 6x plus 5y plus kz equals 55. If the above equations are linearly dependent, find the value of k. As I said, what do you mean with linearly dependent? One equation is combination of other two equations. Let us see, students. As I've just said, if you try to write vertical equation, maybe let us say a times of this equation plus b times of this equation is going to be this. So if a times of this plus b times of this should be equal to this, then we say it is one is dependent on the other two. Students, when I write this, what is x coefficient 3? What is x coefficient 4b? 3a and 4b are equals to 3ax plus 4bx is equal to 6x means x will get cancelled. So is it not 3a plus 4b equals to 3 times of a? Vertical equation you have to write, I said. 3 times of a plus 4 times of b must be equal to 6. X coefficient must be equal. Y coefficient must be equal. What is y coefficient here? 2a plus what is y coefficient here? 3b must be equal to y coefficient here. Now can we find the a and b values, students? See, multiply this with 2, multiply this with 3. What happens? 6a plus 8b equals to 12. Multiply this with 3. What happens? 6a plus 9b equals to 15. So what happens, students? There is a difference of, what is the difference? B. B is how much? 3. Once B is 3, if I substitute here or there, I get A values. Let us see. 2 times of 2A plus B is 3 means 3 is 9 equals to 5 means 2A is equal to minus 4 or A is equal to minus 2. That means multiply the first equation with minus 2 times. That means 2 times. Multiply the second equation with 3 times. So multiply the second equation with 3 times and then subtract 2 times of the first equation to get the third equation is saying. Is that right or wrong? Let me see. See, 4 times of 3, students. 4 times of 3 will be how much? 12. And minus 2 times means what is minus 2 into 3? 6. 12 minus 6, 6 tallied. 3 3 is 9. Minus 4, 5 tallied. So now, students, 3 7 is 21. 3 into 7, 21. Minus 2 into 5. How much should be equal to this K? How much is K then? K is 11. If you want to confirm this, see, 339 is 117 minus 62. 117 minus 62, 55 tally. Like this, you should try to find out it, right? So this is how you, this is a previous exam question in one of the MBA entrances, students. It's a bit advanced question, but yes, it's a good question, right? So this is how you get questions on linear dependency. Linear dependency means one equation is dependent on the other 2 equations. We call that the equations are linearly dependent, right? So that's about linear dependency. If you have any queries, students, you please do mail to me at sr.gorantla1@gmail.com, or you can also reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at srgorantla, and LinkedIn also, right? Thank you.